Okay. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Nice to be with you again.
Hmm.
Uh, I was able to go through the materials. I'm done with the entire materials in Google Sheet.
Oh, great. Amazing. I'm happy to hear that.
Um,
Well done. All right. So, is that all? I thought you had some more things to say.
uh, I'm not done with other assignments, man. Just still, I know, but I'm done.
Okay. Just short clip. Like, I just want to do behind the scene. All right. Thank you, Victor. Sisi, over to you. How far? How have you been? And what's up with Google Sheets so far? Have you started? And how far have you gone?
Hi, Namdi. Good evening.
Good evening, Sisi.
Yes. So I have started going through the materials.
Let me.
I noticed that some materials were added, like two other um topics were added on the group. So I haven't gone through those ones yet.
Okay. Yeah, some materials, two other topics were added. True. Yeah, but how did you see those ones?
And they are fine. I've used Google Sheet before, but I'm still trying to understand it better.
Okay, that's fine. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, so Mabang, do you like to share?
Yeah, it's well.
Okay, all right. Let's get okay. Sure. All right, I'm going to share my screen now, and then we'll get started. Let me share my screen right away. So this week we are introducing, just trying to introduce us to Google Sheets as a spreadsheet package, right? Of course, we'll get to a point where we'd have to do some analytics with Google Sheets. So, but before we go into the more technical aspect of any tool, it's important that you are conversant with the the interface and the tools, the different commands and buttons that are there in Google Sheets. So we started with the introduction to the spreadsheet. Okay, let me just open spreadsheets. Yeah, thankfully Google Sheets is a cloud-based application. Immediately, once you have a Google account, you automatically have access to a sheet, to Google Sheets. Let me just go ahead and open up Google Sheets, a fresh sheet, and you find it from these Google apps. I'll go over and click on Sheets to open up a blank sheet, spreadsheet from scratch. All right. You have opportunities, even though we didn't mention this aspect. even though I didn't mention this aspect in the video. Okay, I just said it passively, right? I didn't stress on it. You can, start up a to-do list template, annual budget templates, monthly budgets, and Google Finance investments, and so on and so forth. Now, when you hear templates, of course, I know that some of us are used to, the word templates might not sound something strange to you or new. A template is just a ready-made design or a ready-made document that can be modified to yours to be your own or in your own test. So let's say I want to create an annual budget for my company or for a business or for a project I'm about to work on, and I don't have an idea of how to start. You can come over to this place and just click on this annual budget. Of course, there are more templates, right? If you click here, you would see more templates. So these are several other templates that exist. So, in fact, it's grouped in different categories. This one is the recently used templates. These are the ones here I recently used, even though I've never used any of these templates here. And this is templates that have to do with personal, individual, personal stuff. What is happening? How do I change this? Sorry. Okay. Please, guys, just give me a minute. I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix something here. Okay. All right. So then, if you want to do anything that have to do with personal, like to-do list, the annual budget, the monthly budget, Google Finance investment tracker, annual calendar, schedule, travel planner, wedding planner, and team roster, all of those are these are the categories for personal. Then we have for work. If you want to prepare an invoice, you want to prepare a weekly time sheet, you want to prepare annual business budget or an expense report. So any template you want under that can be added from this part. Then we have project management. So this one has to do with Gantt chart. There's it for you here. A project timeline. There's a project. If you want to create project tracking, and hello,
Yes, I can.
Can
I'm
you hear
listening.
me? What was the last thing I said? I've been speaking and I didn't know that I was muted all the while.
Yes, you will.
Victor, I can't hear you. Oh, my network
While I
is
heard from,
calling
I
me.
thought maybe it's network or something.
annual report. Let's just go ahead and open up the annual report. Annual reports. Okay. Gantt charts. So actually, I'm not seeing annual reports. I don't know. Let's just work with Gantt charts. Let's work with Gantt charts, right? All right, Gantt charts. So let's just explore Gantt charts. I'm opening Gantt charts. Click on it, then the template will open. So it's coming up right now. Okay. Now we have Gantt chart open. So you can see now that we have a Gantt chart, right? And when you look at this closely, you would see that there are fields that you can edit, modify to your own information. Everything has been set for you. Okay. Just come over here, put the project title right here. This is where the project title should be entered. Then you come over here and put the project manager's name. You come over here, put the company's name, the date, and then you start filling out the tax title. These are different tax title for your Gantt chart, and the tax owner. Put the names of the tax owner, the start date, the due date, and the duration. So the Gantt chart will just, this is the PCT, that's the percentage of completion of tax. So it's going to put off this percentage automatically. And as the project is being done, all the whole track, it will track the progress of the project and the rest. So you don't have to do so much work here because all the calculations had been done already. Everything that had been entered for you to work with. That is how template works. So this is just one simple example. But of course, we want to work with a blank sheet. So let's just go ahead and open a blank sheet. And let's get started from here as we talk about these various parts of the sheet. Although I've given a brief introduction, but I want us to talk about it here, just deliberate about it. Let me quickly see, for those of us that have gone through the material, that have been able to go through the materials, let's just do a quick kind of review and discussion, interaction about this sheet, and then we move on from there. So remember that in the video I said this place is called the title bar, just like we have in Windows. For any open window, where be it Windows folder or you're opening an app in computer, that is usually the title page. The title page carries the title of the application or the, what's it called now, the tool you're working with. So in this case, for this spreadsheet, it has this untitled spreadsheet. That is where you put in the name of what's it called now, the name of the sheets, right? So give it a title. So let's call it what should we call it? Let's just call it our first live session. So this is first live session. Okay, once you do that, this is stored automatically. Okay, and then this sheet has been stored. Then I said this is the bar, the menu bar. The menu bar has different menus. It has the file menu, the edit, the view, the insert, format, the data, tools, extension, and help. So those are different menus that we can work with. And then I talked about these three icons here in one of the videos that was shot. So this particular icon is to show you the edits that were made, and from this part of sheet you can actually restore previous versions. Okay, now when we talked about different data types, for those of us that have done of course, all of us who took SQL, right? Remember during SQL class, I did mention that we have visible and invincible data. And when I was explaining the difference between visible and invincible data, I talked about some of the disadvantages of visible data. I said it doesn't allow you to version or versioning, okay? And versioning can be easily done with invisible data. But when it comes to Google, even though Google stores visible data, we can still version, like it helps us in versioning. So as you can see, it at the top of this part, it says version history, which means that if someone does an edit to the sheet, it stores the state of that work. Okay, and when you want to go back to that state, you simply come over to this place and click on the person's edit, and then you find a restore option somewhere around here. You can restore that particular edit because nothing has been done. What you are seeing here is just the current version, and this current version was done by Datafied. Okay, because I'm operating this with Datafied account, so you're seeing Datafied here. Is that good? So that is, you can go back to your sheet by clicking on the back arrow. So that is what this icon is meant for. Then this one is used in storing the comments. So if there's any comment that have been added, you will see all the comments in this comment section. And of course, here is the part we use to share. Okay, so right now I'm going to share this particular sheet with all of us on the call. That is provided you're joining your computer or even if you're joining your phone, you can also edit this sheet. That's one good thing about Google Sheets, okay? And that is one of the reasons why we've decided to teach Google Sheets. So please, for quick access, quickly drop your email, the email you can quickly open right now. If the email is stored in your phone or your laptop. If you're joining your laptop, you can use your laptop. But if you're joining the call with your phone, just drop the email that you've already signed into your phone so that I can share this sheet with us, and then we can start populating this sheet with data. All right, so I've received the candidate's email. Let me copy her email and share the sheet with her. So I'm copying this, and then I'll click on share. So watch how to share. Just click on the share icon. Once you click, you see this button pop up. It says loading. So it's trying to open up the share feature. So once it brings this, I can go ahead and paste. I've pasted Academ's email, and now it has highlighted it. So I can share to multiple people. So I want to share to everybody on the call at once. So I'm going to copy Victor's email, and then I'll add it to the list. So that is Victor's email. I'll copy Mabong's email, and I'll add it to the list also. Then I'll copy Sisi's email, and I'll add it to the list. All right. So everybody on the call has their email entered here. Excuse me. So I'm sharing as editor. Now, if you want the person to be able to have access to edit this sheet, then as editor. But you can share as commenter or viewer. So for viewer, it means the person will only be able to view the sheet. He can't comment, it can't edit. The person cannot edit, he can only view the information stored in the sheet. For commenter or commenter rather, the person can add comments to the sheet, but he cannot edit. So I'll show you the difference between commenting and editing. But I want to add every one of you as editors, so I'll leave it as editor, and then I'll click on send. I can also include a message before sending. Hey everyone, this sheet is to be edited by everyone on the call. Thank you. So after typing this, just go ahead and send. Now check your email. After a few seconds, you should get this notification that okay, a sheet has been shared with you, and now you can edit the sheet. All right. So now that we are all on the call, so I'm going to assign the different parts of the sheet that each one of you would edit, and the data you're going to enter into the sheet. But before we do that, just give me a minute. All right, so please, all right, so I need and I have seen in my bong already on my sheet, so you can see her icon. Right? I can see a name on my sheet. Kanem has joined the sheet. There's somebody that's sure on chat. No one. Okay. I don't know if Victor has joined the sheet, but I can only see Ekanem, and I think this third person here will be either Victor or Cecilia. So, according to the way you're listed on the sheet, Imabong should impute on column A. I'll tell you what to enter. Ekanem would type into column B. Cecilia, because the name start with C, you type into column C. And Victor will type into column D. So I'm waiting to receive. Okay, I've seen Mira's email. I'll share with Mira also. So Mira will type into column E. Let me share with Mira. Once you receive it, please just wait for what you type. I'll tell you what to type in those columns. Okay, so this part of the exercise or practice we're doing is actually for data entry. So Imabong, I would like you to type in name. So the column in cell A1, type in name. Just type name in cell A1, Imabong. Then Ekanem, in cell B1, type in what should Ekanem type in? Type in phone number. Yeah, phone number. Then Cecilia, in cell C1, type in email address. Then Victor, in cell D1, type in gender. Yeah, type in gender. And Mira, in cell E1, type in country. So Imabang, please go ahead and type in the names of the first names of people on this call. Then Ekanem, just type in any random phone numbers. Just put any random phone numbers. So the number should be the phone numbers you should enter will be equal to the names that Ekanem would enter. Then Victor, put in a random email address. Who is handling column? Okay, sorry. Cecilia, put in random email address. Is Victor still on this call? I can see he has not started typing anything. Okay, Victor is on the call. Victor, are you able to type? So D, what do I say Victor should enter again? Okay, great. Victor, Cecilia is typing already. Victor, what's your own column? What are you feeling in your column?
I'm supposed to type in gender. I think it's supposed to be the D or.
Okay,
I'm
gender.
supposed to type in gender, but I'm trying to join.
Okay.
I'm not joined.
All right. Mira, the country should be on E1. You started with E2. So take the country back to E1 and then put in just random countries in all of these all other fields. The zero is not, yeah, I'm going to show you how to make it show. Don't worry. That is part of the things I'm going to learn on this call. It was intentional. Okay. No. What do I do? Let's say. Okay, it's fine. Victor, what's the challenge? What did you say again? Don't worry, just type in the 0 is 09000. Just type in like that. I will show you how to make the number show.
Yes, I have joined now. I have joined. Let me type in the gender.
Yeah, Victor, what's up? What challenge are you having? Are you doing it with your phone? And are you having any challenge with your phone?
Yes. I'm not having any challenge. I'm doing it.
All right, great. But it's not reflecting here yet. Okay.
I'm doing it.
I can see that you're now on the sheet. So I can see that Imabong has finished entering hers. Well done, Imabong. Yes. So you're waiting for. Okay, Cecilia is also entering hers. Great. Well done, Cici. Okay, Mira is coming up, and Victor is also coming up. Great, awesome.
No.
Okay, so
Okay, thank
Cecilia, that is
you.
just up at C8 because I think that is the last name there. Namdi is the last name on the list. Well done, Cici. You're done with yours. Imabong has no. Ekanem has just one more to go, one more number to go, and Mira is still on E4. She's trying to think about the
And
country to enter. Mira, which one is Amiria? Please, oh, come and take me to Amiria country. Oh, because type Nigeria, now put Amiria now. Wow. Okay. There is Victor. Just put gender now. Are you typing already? I'm not seeing anything appear here.
sure, I'm typing already. I
Okay.
can't even see it.
It's not showing on my
Okay.
end. Let's hope it's going to show. This is my personal country. Your personal country. Maybe small thing, no. All right.
Mm,
Let's just wait for Victor and Mira to complete theirs. Then we can continue. Or is gender too simple for you to enter, Victor? Let me give you that thing. Let me put on that column. Okay, who just expanded that now? Oh, it's CC. Well done, CC. I can see that CC has expanded. So when you look at, when you bring, just watch. I don't know if you guys can see my screen now. When I point my arrow to the
no,
selected cell, you see the person's name that is working on it. So here I can see Mira Gabriel. If I come here, I can see Cecilia Magaji. Cecilia Magaji is on column E and cell 8. That is E8. Ekanem is on cell B8. And Imabog is on A9. Then Victor is selecting D3 now, but he has not typed anything in D. Oh, it's completed now. I guess Victor's network was slow. So when he was typing, it wasn't showing in my end, but now I can see everything. All right, well done, Victor. CC had moved to C2, cell C2. Okay, so we're waiting for Mira now. Luxembourg, let me help you start this L with capital letter since it's a country name. L, okay. All right, so I'm waiting, Mira, I'm waiting. Okay, now, I know for those of you that have watched, either you've watched the recording for the week or you have been working with Excel for now, before now, I want us to format this cell, what you've entered, the data that we've entered. But okay, before we format it, let's talk about the different data types and how to identify data types in Google Sheets, because that is one very important thing that you have to learn to do once you start using any data tool. You should learn how to check out for the data type and how to identify those data types. So let's talk about data type. All right, now please everybody should go back to the Google Meets just so that I can see my screen, because I'm back to my screen. Okay, I want to share my screen now. I'm still sharing my screen. I want to talk about data types. All right. So for in this case, when you highlight all, click and drag. Okay, let me just talk about how to select. So I don't want to assume anything. Now, whether you've been using the sheet or not, I don't want to assume anything. I just want to assume that we are all new to this. Now, each of these cell, you see the intersection of the column and row forms a cell. I have just selected G2 right now. That is why you see the blue, thick blue line around by the edge of the cell, okay, which means it is selected. So to select a cell, just click on it. That's how to select. Just click on the cell of interest. So right now I'm clicking on, I'll select A1. So, and when I click from A1 and drag down, I've highlighted from A1 to A8. And when you look at the name box, so this you can see here, it's called name box. When I point my arrow to it, you see it name box. The name box is showing A1 full colon A8. That is how to say from A1 to A8 in Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets. So these two tools, they are very, very common. Oh, Victor and Enobong has just joined. Welcome, guys. Please, I'd like you both of you to share your emails with me. Now, the email you're sharing with me now on the chat is the one that you can access right now, because I need both of you to be on this sheet that we're working on. So it's either you're joining with your phone and the email you want to share with me is already signed into your phone, or you're joining with your laptop and you have the email already accessible via your laptop, kindly share the email with me on the chat. All right, so that I can add it to this sheet. So let me go ahead. So I've highlighted this cells A1 to A8. Okay, now to see the data type. Okay, yeah, I can see Kingsley's email. Okay, so let me copy Victor's email and then add him to the sheet. Okay, Enabang has dropped his email too. So I'm copying Victor's email. So Victor, here is it. How to add to your sheet. How to add it to the sheet is just to click on the share icon and enter your email. Let me copy Enabang's email also. Copy and then I'll paste it here. Then hi. This is for you. Okay. So I'm sending to both Victor and Enabang. All right. Let's go ahead. All right, so this data, when I highlight this data set, you'll see that we have, what do we have here? We have, come over to the toolbar. This area here is the standard toolbox or toolbar. And when you come to the toolbar, you will see this aspect that shows you, where is it again? These different fonts. Okay, let's go over to format. When you come to format, there are different data types here. So what is highlighted now, what a Google Sheet has already automatically identified is automatic. So it's saying that, okay, this is automatic. The data type is set as automatic here. I can set it to plain text. So when I choose plain text, it means that I have set this column as plain text. Okay. When I highlight this, I'm not including the column title, which is not the phone number. I'm only selecting the numbers. Let's go over again to format and go to format and go to where text. Okay, this is actually where to choose a data type. Either you want it to be automatic, plain, or you want it to be text, or you want it to be a line. I'm coming. Let me just quickly figure out where to see. If we're in Excel, it will just show us there's a place to show us the data type from the list here. So I'm trying to see where that is here. Okay, so I don't want to do what is in my head now. Okay, all right, it's just fine. So here in Google Sheets, we are not able to see the exact data type. If you are working in Excel, I wanted us to just see the data type is showing here to show you from the list. I mean, from the toolbar. If you're in Excel now, you will see that you say, okay, this is number, or this is text, or this is different data types that we have. But let's say we want to set them now. First of all, I would show you how to use that data type tool, or to set the type of data you want to enter in a cell by solving this Ekanem's problem, because Ekanem complained earlier that the zero she's entering, if you double click here, Ekanem entered zero in all of these numbers, 070. So if I put back the zero and press enter, the zero will disappear. If I put back the zero here again and press enter, it will disappear. Now there are several ways which you can solve the problem. Okay, and one of the ways that I see people do this is by doing this. I don't like that method a lot so much. They will put in this. You see this inverted comma I just put in here. This small inverted comma. Can you see it here at the top? That's what they will put in, and then press the zero. And once they do that, it's going to retain the zero. But can you tell me what you observe? Immediately I did that, what happened? Can someone just unmute their mic and tell me what they observe about what just happened when I put in the inverted comma and added the zero? So zero is retained, but something changed. Can someone tell me what's changed there? Who noticed what happened?
The number shifted to the front.
Okay, the number shifted to the right, I mean to the left. So it became left aligned.
Yeah.
Now, and what you notice about entering numbers and text in Google Sheet or Excel is that whenever you enter a text in Excel or Google Sheet, the text will be automatically aligned to the left. And whenever you enter number, it's aligned to the right. So for the fact that this guy has been aligned to the left, it means that it is no Excel is no longer, or Google Sheet is no longer recognizing it as number. It is now recognizing it as a text, even though what you're seeing is number. Okay, so let's confirm that. Now, I would like you to look at this left part, bottom right part of my screen. Once I highlight these numbers, what happens? You would see that it's showing a sum, right? Sum, what is the sum? 49,338,600 and dot dot dot. Okay, so that is the sum. So it's adding up all these four numbers. Okay, let me highlight from the first one and see what happens. So can we see what happens now? The value is showing there did not change, which means that it didn't add up the first number because it's seen that as text already. I'll do it again. Let's take note of the numbers of the sum. When I highlight just from cell B3 down to B8, we have 49,334,695 and so. But when I include the first guy from B2 down to B8, it's the same value we are seeing. It does not change. What it means is that Google Sheet is not recognizing this guy as a number. Rather, it's recognizing it as a text, which means that because I put in the inverted comma, it has converted it to a text. Okay, so that is one way to make your number the zero, that the front of that guy to be retained, but it's not the best method to do it. So what other way can we achieve that? The other method to achieve making our zero appear is to do this. Watch this as I do that. Highlight the numbers, right? Highlight all your phone numbers. Right click is either you right click or you click on format, anyone. So let's click on format menu. So after highlighting, click on format menu, go to number, and then go to the pop-up icon you have there. Scroll down to custom number format. Custom number format. When you do that, it's going to pop up the custom number format box. So you can just go ahead and type in the sample. So number sample or number format sample, or the number format rather. So what I need to do is just to type in 11 zeros. We know that phone numbers are usually 11 digits, right? So let's just put 11 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Once you do that, press your apply, and immediately the zeros will appear, and it still recognizes it as numbers and not text. Can we all see that? Do you understand what I just did now? So immediately I format it that way, the zeros that are at the front of the first zeros will come back, and then it's still going to recognize it or identify it as numbers and not text. Please, you understand?
Sorry, Inamdi, can you repeat that step you took?
All right, so I'm going to do that. Please, okay, let's see. Academy is asking me to highlight them and then sum again. You can actually do it from your end. So when I highlight, can you see the sum has changed? So the number is no longer 49, it's now 56, 4, 6, 7, and so on and so forth. So let me do it again. Since CC had requested I will do it again, I'm going to undo my action undo. So right now I've gone back to the previous what is it called? So you can see that the number is 56, 4, 6, 7, and the rest. Okay. So to make your zeros appear, because the phone numbers will usually begin with 070, 080, 071, 08, all of those stuffs. Okay, highlight rather. Highlight the cells that has the number stored in them. Once you highlight, then you click on format, the format menu. When you click on format, you go to number, scroll to the pop-up from the number list, and go down to custom number format. Click on it. Once you do that, you will see the custom number format appear, right? Click on custom number format and type in 11 zeros, because phone numbers are usually 11 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 zeros, and click on apply. If you mistakenly put in 12 zeros, there will be 2 zeros at the beginning of the numbers. Let's try that and see how that will come out. I want to add one more zero to it. When I click on apply, you see there are 2 zeros in front of the number, which is not what we want. We want 11 digits. So let me go back to format and then change that. So I'm going to do that from where's my format now? There used to be format list from here. Format. Okay, since it's not showing here, let me just go to my format menu. Format, I guess it's in Excel that thing exists. Custom number format, and then I remove one of the zeros. Let's let it to be 11 zeros, and then we have the phone numbers showing properly. CC, do you understand it now? Hi, CC, do you understand?
Yes, I do. Thank you. Yes, I do.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so an exercise, a quick one. I need you all to come to these sheets. I'll put your names according to the columns I want you to type phone numbers for me. So let's start with Imam Bong, and then we'll go to Ekanem, then we'll go to CC, then we'll go to Victor. So please just go under your column, type any 5 phone numbers, random 5 phone numbers. When you're done typing it, then go ahead and apply the formatting that I just did now to that number. Then we'll go to Mira, then we go to Kingsley, then we go to Enobong. Who else is on the call? Okay, I think just these people on the call. Yes. So go under your column and put in phone numbers. Please, let's use Nigerian numbers. Yeah, any random number. Then once you're done, go ahead and format it so that it will retain the 0. Why do you cover this carton? You don't Nike tissue. You don't want us to market Nike. Have a Gantt chart, right? And when you look at this closely, you see that there are fields that you can edit, modify to your own information. Everything has been set for you. Okay. Let's come over here, put the project title right here. This is where the project title should enter. Then you come over here and put the project manager's name. You come over here, put the company's name, the date, and then you start filling out the tax title. Well done, Imabong. I can see that you're done with yours already. What are we waiting for? Is Kingsley? Has Kingsley left this call? Kingsley and Enobong, are you not on this call? Or you've not received the invitation to come to edit the sheets? Kingsley, say something, please. I can't see you doing anything yet. Oh, I think it seems Enobong is in church. I don't tire. I beg. What's the street like this? Yes, you don't get some content.
I can't edit the sheet. I can only see the sheet, but I can't edit it. Can you hear me, Namdi?
I can hear you. How is that possible? Well, I gave you an editor access now. Enobong, how about you?
Just check again, please. Just verify to be sure. I can't edit it here.
Share with 7 people. Let me see who I've checked for Kingsley. So CC is an editor, Ekanem is an editor, Enobong is an editor, Victor, is it Kingsley is an editor? Can you see it? Editor. Everybody here I gave editor access. So I wonder why you can't edit. Victor, can you see that? I mean, Kingsley, can you see that? All right. Okay, so who are we waiting for? Imabong.
Okay, Nandi.
Yes, Sisi.
Okay, so I'm actually joining with my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So because I'm joining with my phone, I can't see the format. What do you call it
Okay,
now?
so the
I can't
format
see the
menu, right? If you're joining with your phone,
yes.
it will be hidden somewhere, right?
Ah,
Let me
ah,
let me see if I can also join with my phone. If I can also do it with my phone, and so that I can help you locate where to find it.
okay.
Permit me to use my PC shortly. Yes, you can. Okay, so let me just invite myself with my because with my personal email. Namdi editor access. Who cleaned? Someone delete something. Who is not here? Is he okay? No, it's not Victor. Victor, you've deleted somebody's column. Victor, I can see that you deleted someone's column. What happened? Whose column was deleted there? Or did
Please,
somebody
can you
enter
help
a
me
new
and
column?
undo it? It's the phone that misbehaves. Please help me and undo it.
Okay, the phone. Sorry, let me see if I can
It's like
undo
I
that.
created a new column. Please help me and undo it.
Oh, he created a new column. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. Let's go back to the version. Let's see. Okay, it's still just one version that we have since everybody is working on this. Oh, so you can see now, guys. I hope you can see my screen. So you would see the different colors of the colors assigned to people's name, people who edited it. So when you look at green, you see that green identified edited green. Can you see this green? So I was gonna edited this cell, right? And I was gonna enter this name. Then when you look at purple, purple was Mabang that did it, so it's highlighted as purple. And when you look at this color orange, you can see it's a car name, and this sky blue is CC, that is it, CC's name. And so Victor actually added this column. You can see that it was Victor that added this column. So when you're collaborating with Google Sheets will tell you everything about who did what and what date it was done. So nobody can come and edit something and lie about it, say, I'm not the one that did it too. Google Sheet to catch the person. So let's go and delete the column that was entered mistakenly. So I'm deleting the column. The column is gone. All right. So Kingsley, I can't see Eno's name again. Who deleted Enobong's name? Eno. I'm bringing back your name, so you should modify that column. Cece, I'm still trying to figure out how to help you, navigate that bar with the phone. So I've invited myself, and I should get the invitation shortly. Yeah, I've gotten the invitation. So let me open the sheet. I'm opening the sheet with my phone now. Economy are yet to also modify yours. So have you done it? Maybe it's the network. Okay, so I'm opening it. I want to open with sheet. Unfortunately, I don't have Google Sheet on my phone installed. I want to see. I'm trying to install it. I'm installing the Google Sheet now. So if you don't have Google Sheets installed on your phone, you may not be able to edit it. You need to have Google Sheets installed in your phone. So I have just installed Google Sheets. Okay, see installing. Once it's done installing, I will open it and then find a way to access CC Navigate. But Ekanem, you've not also been able. Enobong, you're sharing your screen. Do you want me to see something? I can't find the option under number formatting. Ekanem. Oh, you can't find that option? Are you serious? Enobong, you are sharing your screen. Did you drop a message for us earlier? I can't find the last option to format enable when Oh, when using phone, I see. So let me just see that from my end. I'm still trying to I'm still trying to download. I have a screenshot. Okay. You can send a screenshot to the WhatsApp group. Share it on the WhatsApp group. Ekanem. Google Sheet on my phone. Okay, so Google Sheet is still downloading on my phone. Let me see. I'll check it out to see if the option is there or not. Okay, so well done, Mira. Mira has done hers. Victor. Okay, I think Victor is also joining with his phone, so maybe he has not seen the option. All right, Akanem has dropped the stuff. Okay, Anne has joined. Hello, and welcome to the call. And please drop your email address in the chat. The email you can access right now, either the one that you've entered, I mean, the one that you have signed up in your phone, or the email address you have with your laptop. If you're joining with your laptop, I want to share this sheet with you so that I can edit it. Okay, yes, so I'm done. I've installed Google Sheets. I'm yet to see the options. I'm joining with my phone. Okay, so don't worry. I'm also trying to open the assignment with my phone. I mean, open the sheet with my phone now, so that I can also have the same experience and see how to help out with that. Okay, all right. So, let's see. So I'm on Ecanem sheet now. I want to highlight Ecanem. I've highlighted all, and then when I come here and check if I have the format to under format, share format. No, when you look at the down part of your phone, where are those options again? Okay, let me see again. Let's highlight this, and I have find and replace, explore, create filter, data validation, name range, share and export. Oh, I see. So when you're joining with your phone, you do not have all these edits opportunity. You cannot do that with your when you're using your phone, unfortunately. So you have to join with your computer to be able to do this edits that we've done. All right. So I see why some persons are here to do it. Okay, let's see what will happen. Okay. Oh, so I've gotten your screenshots too, Ekanem. It looks just like mine. So you will not be able to do it since I don't need your phone. All right, so let's some persons help to do that. So somebody created a new. Did you create new columns or
It's
you
me,
did it?
oh, it's me, it's me. It's a mistake.
What did you do? You mistakenly
I
created new
was
columns or edited?
I was trying to look for format. I went
Okay,
and created more.
no, I will delete it now. So
All
and I'm
right.
inviting you to the sheet so that you can also do something. Okay, so I'm inviting Anne to the sheets. I've sent Anne. So let me just add Anne's name in one of these columns that CC created. So I'll delete this one, column K. Okay. Um, Mira, please help Ekanem to format her own column since she can't. Imabong, please help CC format her own column since she can't. And Anne, you're supposed to enter any 5 phone numbers, just random phone numbers in your column. So the column that is named after you, click in the first cell J1, and enter 5 random numbers from J1 to J6. 5 random numbers. So we're learning how to format those numbers to retain the first digit in the numbers, in the phone number. Okay, so guys, I hope we've all practicalized and you see how that works. That is great. Well done to you all. Let's wrap up this session as I just do a little formatting to this data set. Okay. Okay, somebody also entered new rows. Uh, row 7 and row 8. Let me just delete those 2 rows. All right, so I'm deleting row 7 and row 8. So that is that about entry numbers. So let's format. If you want to format this as table, I'm highlighting, so I'm back to the previous data set that we created, the one that has the name, phone number, email address, gender, country. So everyone should come back to that sheet, go back to your Google Sheet to see my screen. So I'm highlighting the column titles. So to highlight, just click from the first one, click and drag. Okay, that's how to highlight. Is someone's hand up? You are not sharing your screen. Okay, I'm sharing my screen, but I'll stop sharing and share again because that was because Enobang mistakenly shared the screen earlier. So let me stop sharing and share again so that everyone can see my screen. All right, so I'll share again, and there we go. Okay, so again, I said to highlight to highlight some cells. Click on the first one and drag to highlight all the cells of interest, or click on the first one, hold shift and click on the last one. Just hold shift. I'm not clicking and dragging now. I just selected the first cell, then just move to the last one, hold shift key and select that guy. You highlight it and want to make it bold, just click on bold here to make it bold, right? And I want to give grids to all of these cells here. Let's just make it look like a table. I'll highlight all and come over to this part that says borders. Can you see borders on my screen? When you come to borders, you click on borders. Ekanem has been kicked out. I'm still asking to join. Oh, sorry about that, Ekanem. I didn't know that you were kicked out. Let me accept her in. Oh, Ekanem and Enobong, they've been trying to join since. I'm sorry about that, guys. I didn't know that you were waiting to be admitted into the call. All right, welcome back, Ekanem, and welcome back, Enobong. So let me just keep this my screen here so that I can see anyone that is trying to join. Let me admit. All right, Ekanem, welcome back. Sorry, I didn't know that you were trying to join. I didn't look at my other screen. Okay, so just let's continue. So I said I'm going to highlight all the cells of interest. I want to give borders. So after highlighting them, come to this place that says borders. I can add border to all of these cells. That is add all borders. I can add borders to only inner cells. This is inner borders. This is how it looks like. So we don't have the edges. That the edges are not having borders. If I select that option, you can add borders to just the horizontal lines. So if I do this, okay, let me first remove the borders, and then if I do horizontal line, you can see it's only adding borders to the horizontal line and not vertical lines. Then I can also add borders to, if I choose the second option, just vertical lines. I can add outer borders, left to the top, to the right, to the bottom, and no border, clear all border. But we want it to have all borders. I'm choosing all borders, and this is having all borders right now. Okay, so if we want to, let's say, what else we want to do? Okay, this is just what, let's just give it a border. Let's give our header a fill color. Come to this bucket and give it any color of your choice. So let's say we want to give it this color, which is the Rafite's color, right? If I want to change the gradient of the color, I can come to custom color and then use my color picker to choose any color you want. Okay, if I this is not what I want, let me just go back and use this add custom color option. Yeah, this is what I want. So with the add custom color option, you can reduce the intensity of the color to let's say a faded kind of variant of the color that you want, or any variant. Click OK, and that is, you find that color being added. All right, and then you can also, all right, so yeah, so I don't want to do so much on this call because we've spent quite a number of time. We are 7 minutes behind schedule. Okay, and the next class we'll have, which is going to be our first live session on Saturday, I'll talk more about formatting the text or the data you enter in Google Sheets, and then we'll look at some sorting and filtering, and then we'll also look at how to use formulas. So we'll spend a lot of time learning about formulas and doing some analytics using Google Sheets. So the main focus is to learn how to collect data using Google Sheets, how to collaborate with people who are working with data. I mean, how to collaborate, just like we've collaborated now. Everyone on the call collaborated with this single sheet, and we're able to fill up this sheet. and this is what you use for the most part during your internship with Verify, using Google Sheets to collect data. And then you also learn how to connect Google Sheets with to Power BI, how to get kind of data that will be updating in Power BI real time, and also how to use Google Sheets as a database during your internship session. But throughout this training, we want you to be very, very familiar with Google Sheets and how to navigate Google Sheets. All right, so this is where we're going to draw the curtain. I don't know if there are questions from anyone before we end the call. Please, you're free to ask your questions. Are there are questions? Thank you, Mabon. At least for the appreciation, I appreciate. If there are questions, please, you can unmute your mic. A night. All right.